don't understand Tamil, then obviously you won't understand it. But I didn't get it.
I think she says it so nicely. वो सही बोली या गलत फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
सही बोल दिया. Yeah. No, because when she was cast.
Oh, सही है.
I pass हो.
चेन्नई से हो? अरे, please join us.
I remember.
Anyone from Chennai, come and join us.
I'm so happy. I'm going to boom.
Not a lot of Punjabi for me to speak, so I don't get to do what she's got to do, speak in her colloquial language. But I don't play to the archetypical Punjabi. I don't say "Hor kya ho raha hai" or "Wah wah vadhi." I don't do that, except for that one song where I come out of my skin to make her feel happy when she's feeling a little sad about being at this Punjabi wedding. It's almost like I'm trying to cheer her up. That's the only time the Punjabiyat really comes out. Otherwise, he's in general, he's a very subdued guy. He's quite an antithesis to a typical Punjabi generic guy that you would look at. And I think that's what I liked about this film, that we are not stereotypical as people in this generation. If you see Ananya and Krish, they will blend in a crowd. Today they could stand here and you cannot say, "Arey wo South Indian ladki hai, ye Punjabi ladka hai." So for me, that was very exciting to be able to do. We tried to showcase both sides of getting married, not only the guys who want to get married, but the families and why they have certain opinions about something that is given so much importance in our culture. So for me, it's never, Two States was never a rom-com. It's genuinely a romantic family film, and it's a love story of two families, and that's what drew me towards the material. I related a lot. It's something that's happened in all our houses. कहीं ना कहीं ये बात हो चुकी है, where we've spoken about अच्छा लड़का कहाँ से, अच्छा क्या करता है, ओहो अच्छा गुजराती है, ओहो अच्छा. वो conversation सबके घर पे कहीं ना कभी दोस्तों के साथ, relatives के साथ हो चुकी है. And it exists in society. So I think it's a fair reflection of modern day India with the generations that have gone beyond. So I really like that about Two States as a script, and exactly what Chetan wrote. I'm really glad to be a part of it.
And tell us a little more about working on the film, your experiences. I'm sure that must have been a joy, right?
It was, honestly, it's the first character that didn't have a gun for me. So I was just happy not holding a gun for a change. I related a lot to the emotions of Krish. I think for me that's what mattered when I decided to do the film. He's a very family-oriented, a very righteous person by nature, and he's taken his mother aside and tried to fill this void. If you guys have read the book, I don't want to give away too much of what the conflict between the father and mother and the son is, but every family has issues. They subconsciously exist in our day-to-day lives. They only come out when something like a marriage or taking up a job or doing something big. When a child takes a decision, you see the conflict arising at the surface. So I think Two States deals with that very interestingly. I don't want to, I know it's a very tempting thing to give away a lot of the material, but where Ronit and Amrita are concerned, they both are fantastic actors, and they made it very, very easy for me to be able to work with them and pull off a very difficult layer of the film. I know it appeals as a broad family romantic film, but there is an emotional layer in the film that comes in this journey of this boy trying to convince each and every person that when two people love each other, they deserve to be together. And some conflicts are from his past, some are from the present day, but I really found it exciting that there is such an interesting layer in the book that we hopefully have been able to do justice to, because you've experienced this in your life. And I think everybody has कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ी conflicts होती रहती है family के साथ भी. Even if you have a mother who agrees with everything, she might be right about something that she says, and you might get upset that she is right what she's saying. Or even if it's your father, he might be being a father one day because he believes he knows better than you about certain things. So there are interesting conflicts that happen in everybody's life, which we tried to showcase in our own unique way in this film.
लड़कियों में क्या खूबी होनी चाहिए? I'm just repeating the question because you were busy.
एक बार और करो.
मेरे लिए.
नहीं, हाँ, for you. नहीं, do you think like men?
I think I can speak on behalf of myself. मैं अपने हिसाब से कहूँ तो for me, it's important she lets me be who I am and how I am. If you can be completely yourself with someone, then it has to be something that you consider love. I guess in our profession, it's very important to have a certain compatibility because हमारा profession बहुत demanding है. So from my perspective, whoever enters my life will have to understand that not everything is in my control all the time in terms of time frames. जब हमारा travel होता है वगैरह. Quite honestly, उससे ज़्यादा I don't have a prototype because जब आप type बनाते हो दिमाग में वो बदल जाता है. You can never have this imagination, a thought process in your head कि ऐसी होनी चाहिए, वैसी होनी चाहिए. अब मिल जाए अच्छी होगी यार, मिल जाएगी तो अच्छा है. But I would like to say she should have a personality. It's one thing to look a certain way, पर अगर आप बातचीत शुरू करो पता लगे 3 मिनट बाद साइलेंस से शुरू हो जाए तो थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है. तो तालमेल अच्छा जमे, पर्सनालिटी हो लड़की में, एंड ऑब्वियसली शी शुड रिलेट टू माय सेंसिबिलिटीज एंड आई शुड रिलेट टू हर्स. बहुत ज्यादा डीप आंसर है, कुछ फायदे का नहीं है.
आलिया आपसे
कोई सनसनी खेज नहीं बनने वाली इससे.
See, I try to read as much as possible क्योंकि mummy daddy
She's recently learned how to read, so she's trying to read them.
What do you mean?
I know.
But like I can read one book at a time. I need to like concentrate. But so
Like most normal people who read one book at a time.
no, many people read 2-3 books at a
2-3
time.
books at a time.
Matlab, meaning like they in between books are. Anyway, so my mom and dad will always encourage me to read because they read a lot. So I try to read as much, but not very much. But I like reading. It's really unwinding.
I think when you don't think about trying to create something and it happens organically, some films it comes through, some films it doesn't. That's what filmmaking is. But if you don't try and think about it or plan it or work towards कि यार chemistry दिखाते हैं या ऐसे करेंगे वैसे करेंगे, when there's a certain in our case we didn't know each other when we started
So
filming.
awkwardness really
I
helps.
think
We
that
didn't
really
know each
helps.
other.
So there's a nice uncertainty in being around your fellow actor at that point of time. And you can't think as anything else but as Ananya and Krish, I guess, to be honest with the material at that point. It's just my face. If I don't smile, I look like I don't give a damn. So it's a
How does he
problem.
take it when he's like,
Well, I'm in the middle of doing
middle of something.
and if I'm doing an interview and she suddenly, I don't know if she's going to post it or not. She just took a picture. Who's the person who asked this question? You're really hiding. It's unfortunate and I can't repeat this enough. I have a droopy face. I have droopy eyes. And I have a deadpan expression most of the time. That does not mean I'm disinterested. It just means I might be doing something else. I don't like explaining that, but I guess now since you've asked it, I'll answer it. I'm normally in the middle of doing an interview and she's taken a picture. So what am it's a bit off. I'm watching something on the laptop. I was in fact watching other trailer, the new trailer, Iski, and she suddenly came and put her head and took a picture. I just looked up and now it's there for the world to see. So it's not a planned thing. It's just, I'm in the middle of something and she takes advantage of that and just took the picture.